Hi, I'm Ijemma. I'm the voice behind all of these videos that I've been making on my channel, and I thought, why not take advantage of this green screen of a room? My entire room is green, so I wanted to play around with it. But today, we're gonna be talking about the difference between double equal signs and triple equal signs and why you should always be using the triple equal signs. You probably clicked on this video because you might be confused about the difference, you didn't know that there was a difference, or someone told you that you'd only be using triple equal signs, but you never asked why. So today we are going to be talking about that difference. So the triple equal sign, or also called the strict equality check, not only checks the value between two operators, but also their data types. If we look at this example with the number 100 strictly equal to another 100, this comes out to be true because both their values are the same, being 100 in this case, but also their data types are the same because they have the number data type. We look at strings where they have the same value and their data type is also a string. We can also look at booleans where their values can be true or false and their data type is a boolean. But it's important to note that objects are a little bit different. So even though they have the same data type and they might look like they have the same data, they're not equal to each other. It's just the way that JavaScript works. So for a triple equal sign to come out to be false, either the value or the data type has to be different. So if we look at the number 100 equaling a string representation of 100, this comes out to be false because even though the values can arguably be the same, the data types are definitely different. So what about double equal signs? Double equals checks the values between two arguments, but it disregards the data type. And it goes through a process of type coercion where it gets the common data type between the two arguments, converts them into that one data type, and then checks their values then. So a prime example of this is going back to our 100 number equaling to our 100 string. The data types are different, but what the double equal sign will do is convert those two data types into a common data type, which is number in this case, and then check their values against each other. So it's true. A fact that a number and a string can be equal to each other can lead to so many problems in an application. That's why so many developers are so adamant about making sure that anyone who's starting out with JavaScript knows about triple equals and uses it from day one. So you might be thinking oh, a number 100 and a string 100, not that different. They kind of make a lot of sense. That's fair, they do visually look the same, but there are a lot of cases in JavaScript where if you're using double equals or you're disregarding data types, you can lead to a lot of confusing situations. I'm going to show you what I mean by this by walking through some truthy and falsy values. So in JavaScript, there's the concept of truthy values and falsy values. There's only 6 falsy values in JavaScript and everything else is a truthy value. The 6 falsy values include 0, an empty string, null, undefined, not a number, and of course false. Everything else in JavaScript is a truthy value. So you can have an empty object, empty array, some string, those are all truthy values. So if we use the double equal sign and check the values of an empty string against 0, for example, this comes out to be true. And that definitely doesn't make any sense. A string shouldn't equal a number, especially an empty string shouldn't equal any number. You can also do this with false and an empty string. And on top of that, you can also check a null against an undefined and they both come out to be equal to each other, even though they represent two totally different things in JavaScript. These cases are confusing at first glance, especially for beginners who are probably just starting out writing out their own code. The great thing about triple equals is that if we use them in all of these situations, they would all come out to be false because we would expect them not to be equal to each other. So the next time you see double equals in a project or you're thinking about using double equals, don't, just use triple equals. It makes your code more reliable, more safe, and will just age a lot better. And that's it for double and triple equal signs. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter where I talk about JavaScript. You can send me some memes, DM me, talk about anything. Just want to connect with y'all. And with that, I will see y'all in the next video.